Nigeria has officially endorsed the proposed African Union institutional reforms, emphasizing peace and security governance, strengthening democratic institutions, and fostering closer cooperation with international financial institutions and the private sector. The country's position was presented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, representing President Bola Tinubu at the closed session of the 39th Ordinary Assembly of Heads of State and Government in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Nigeria also supported reforms aimed at enhancing domestic and regional resource mobilization, promoting affordable development financing, and implementing a continental framework to reduce inequality through credible data, social protection, productive employment, and inclusive industrial policies. On maritime security and transnational crime, Vice President Shettima commended the Peace and Security Council for endorsing the Combined Maritime Task Force in the Gulf of Guinea, a rapid response force to safeguard regional waters.
In the African Governance Architecture and the African Peace and Security Architecture AGA-AFSFA, including the proposed appointment of an independent committee to coordinate the AGA-AFSFA governance framework. We associate ourselves with the innovative proposal for the inclusion of a clause in relation to criteria for membership of the Peace and Security Council, as envisaged in Article 5 of the protocol establishing the Peace and Security Council. We also support the inclusion of modalities for cooperation between the African Union and its Regional Economic Commission and regional mechanism in the Champions Report. It is our view that this is necessary to ensure predictability and effectiveness in our peace and security governance. We also agree on the imperative to strengthen coordination between the Peace and Security Council and the C10 Committee, particularly at the ambassadorial level. Mr. Chairman, regarding the African standby post, Nigeria welcomed the progress recorded thus far, and we encourage accelerated implementation of the provisions of the MOU between the Commissions and the RXRMs. We further support continued AU efforts to address unconstitutional changes of government and wish to underscore the imperative for good governance, including strengthening democratic institutions in our respective countries to address the scourge from its foundation. Mr. Chair, we support this streamlining the AU summit agenda, continued PRC-led agenda classification, deeper analysis to advance the activation of the African Court of Justice, and intensified advocacy for the ratification of the African Parliament Protocol. We thank you.